It is 15 till 6 in the morning, and we're getting started out of camp. Cheez-It started off a little bit ahead of me. I'm sure I'll catch him. It looks like a couple of people came in last night later and camping. Lovely night. Slept hard. Think I needed it. Okay, so it's 3.5 miles down the beach to the ferry. And get to have a ferry adventure, and then it's a nice long flat day, so looking forward to it. So 55 in the tent last night and this morning, just right for feeling cozy and cooking up a warm breakfast. And the clothing got mostly dry. The socks and the underwear are gonna have to hang off the pack for a while and get some additional drying. And everything else I should be able to wear the rest of the way dry. So other than Cheez-It and one photographer, there's been nobody on this beach for a couple miles. It's got it all to ourselves, except for a couple of deer and a dead sea lion. But the beach is the ocean's graveyard, so you're gonna see some stuff like that. We've reached the jetty for the Nehalim River, so we should be turning left and moving inland toward the ferry pickup point. All this loose sand, and it appears to be commonly used as a horse track, judging by the horse waste you see along the way. It's really churned up, and this is not the most pleasant walking. It is a really pleasant sunrise though. Well,
don't even need to call.
Yeah, Cheez-It and I made it through the loose sand, and now we're to the crab flag. This is where they want to pick us up. And I believe that's the spot right over there. Made it across. Well, that was fun. Now I guess we get to walk the railroad tracks for a while. Beach. So the only way to cross that was with semi-wet feet. No log crossings. Forward to get closer to those sea stacks. Those look amazing. Now we're gonna pop into the little town restrooms, water, groceries. All right, very good. Just stocked up on a few grocery items. Head back to the beach, make more progress. Ran into Cheez-It again. Thank you, Rockaway Beach, your nice little town. Okay, we came off the beach and now we're gonna be on road. So beach to road. The birds are singing for me. That's nice. Thank you, birds. Coming into the little town of Garibaldi, been walking along the 101, and it's a narrow shoulder, not a lot of fun. There is a boat dock here that used to ferry hikers across the bay. It's not been reliable in recent times, but we're gonna see what we can do and just walk down there and check. It saves a considerable amount of highway walking. I think it saves like 10 miles of highway walking, which would be a boon. So I'll go check. So I checked here at the marina, and they can't take anybody today because the wind's so bad coming into the bay, but they are gonna give rides tomorrow, and I've booked one at 7 a.m. There's also a local RV park just up the way here that I can stay at. So that'll save me about 14 miles of road walking and trade it for 6 miles of beach walking. And I get off the 101. So I'm all about that. Sounds great. So I'm gonna head over to the RV park and see if they got a tent spot for me. Oh, well, I asked for a tent site with shade and they delivered. So we got water, picnic table, and this nice spot in here. And because of the way the wind's blowing, and it is blowing, these bushes here will give me a nice shelter from it. And we got trees overhead, so cuts down on the dew. Fabulous! It's 1:30 and the Serenity Shuttle has landed at Trail Mile 67 in Garibaldi at the Old Mill RV Resort. Ended up being about a 14-mile day, but we're gonna save 14 miles of road walk along the 101, which is unpleasant, for 6 miles of beach walking after we catch the ferry across, which we was able to do. And then Cheez-It showed up and turned him onto the ferry, and he's on it too, so we'll be heading out in the morning together, and that should be much more pleasant. It was a little dicey on that narrow shoulder, and sometimes no shoulder on the 101, going around rock formations where you just hoped a car wasn't coming. So we will spend a lovely night here in the grass and under the trees, and tomorrow morning head across on the ferry. I think I'm going to splurge and go to the Mexican place for dinner, though. I deserve it. Hey, thanks for hiking with me, and remember, doing the impossible, that makes us mighty.